Greetings and welcome, Galactic Flowers. Welcome to my podcast, Cosmic Embrace. Are you ready to explore your divine self? Are you ready? I said, are you ready? So let's go. All right, we're live. Peace and blessings, everyone. I will give everyone a moment to jump on while we ask the energies to come forward as we call forth the overlighting of Mother Father God's presence. We call forth our angelic families of the light. We call forth our ancestors of love and guidance of the light. Hey, John. We call forth our higher wisdoms, our higher knowings, right mind action. We call for the infinite divine source of unconditional love within our beings. We call in the I Am presence. People jumping on. Hello, Galactic Flowers. Welcome everyone, welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in to the room. Come on into the room. Hello, Ina, my niece, my baby. Come on into the room. Come on into the room and get the planetary chakra reading for the week. How has everyone been this week? Hello, Angela. How is everyone feeling? Thank you all for jumping on. We're going to begin. So let's begin now. Let's take some deep inhalation, deep into the nostril. Let's just blow out. We're releasing our day. Deep, simple inhalations. Through the nose, releasing. Releasing your day. Another deep inhalation. Inhaling, releasing your day. I pray that everyone is moving into a grounded space. I pray that everyone is beginning to move into a space of gratitude. So let's take a deep inhalation now. Deep and releasing. As we are releasing, let's invite in a high vibrational frequency of a beautiful purple white light. We're inviting in the light of the violet flame. The violet flame light is here to be in presence with us for assisting us in clearing consciousness and clearing any things that you're holding on this evening that no longer is serving you. Anything that has upset you today. Let's inhale and release. Anything that you were confused and did not have clarity about today, let's inhale and release. And as we are inhaling, the beautiful purple violet flame begins to merge at the top of the crown of the head. Inhaling, beautiful, brilliant purple, violet purple white light. Inhaling through the nostril, move it into the crown of the head, and let's release. We are releasing our minds to bring forth clarity into the mind. We are releasing any junk thoughts that we've had today that did not serve us. And let's just continue to release in that gratitude space, releasing. As we're inhaling the beautiful violet purple light, let's move it down into the third eye, your master eyes, clearing your perception today, clearing anything that you saw that may have hurt you or caused you any harm. Let's push out that energy and replace it with gratitude, for there is something that you saw to teach you and give you guidance today. Inhaling and releasing. As you're inhaling the beautiful violet flame, moving into your throat, your chakra, your throat chakra. As we're inhaling the beautiful violet flame, we are releasing any negative words we've spoken against ourselves today. Releasing any words you've spoken to any person that you may have said today and it hurt them, and then you thought about it and it hurt you. Let's release that. Inhaling any words that you've spoken out of courage and power into your life today. Releasing. Releasing any self-doubt you spoke towards yourself. Let's release that. Inhaling. Releasing. Releasing. Inhaling and releasing the energy down into the heart center as you're activating the sacred heart. Inhaling, putting it right into the center of the chest. Inhale, let's release any heaviness you're holding in your heart space. Releasing. Let's pull the beautiful violet white light into the heart space. As it spins now in the heart space, let it clear out any heaviness that you're holding in your sacred heart. Clear out any judgment that you're holding in your sacred heart. Clear out any guilt, fear that you're holding in your heart space. Inhaling and releasing. Good. Inhaling the beautiful violet light. Push it down into the solar plex in your power center. For this is the place where you push in the power of your destiny, your purpose, your courage, your instinct lives here. Inhale, release anything that you've held in fear for moving in your purpose and moving in ideas, moving in your creativity. Any stagnation that you're holding in this space, this is your power center, the center of your being to be empowered. Inhaling the beautiful violet, purple light, releasing. Let it burn out those fears. Let it burn out self-doubt. Inhaling the beautiful violet white light, move it down into the sacral, right below the navel, for this is your nurturing energy. This is the space where you create. This is your emotions. This is your sacred sexual energy to create and manifest things into your life. As you clear this space, let it move into your sacral energy. Let it spin now. Let it get a momentum of energy. As it spins, just sense, feel it, and acknowledge it. As you're inhaling, let's just release anything that you're holding in your emotional space that's not serving you. Inhaling, releasing. Imagine it releasing out of the body, releasing away from you. All the energy now is expanding and releasing around in your auric field as the beautiful violet white flame burns it out. Inhaling and releasing. Good. As you're inhaling, you're pulling the violet white light down into the root of you, right at the base of the spine. This is where the Kundalini rises. The Kundalini energy is activated. As that energy begins to spin, let the beautiful violet white flame come to a beautiful spin as it moves in the base of your being, in your foundation. This is where fear begins, in the foundation of you. So as we're pulling the beautiful violet white light into this space, we are deprogramming ourselves from fear. We are releasing. We are clearing. We are activating our highest potential. We are activating grounding. As we ground ourselves into the great earth to do our purpose, our passions, we release fear. We're releasing the programs of fear, inhaling and releasing. And releasing. Good. As we take another inhalation through the nostril, release out. And as we sense, feel, acknowledge now, begin to imagine a beautiful white light at the top of the crown of your head. Sense, feel, imagine the white light at the top of the crown expanding all around your being. As you're sealed up in the beautiful violet flame, the beautiful violet white flame light, a beautiful white flame appears, engulfing your whole being like an egg, sealing you up in the beautiful violet white light that's assisting you and continuing to reprogram and deactivate the energies that are laying within your sacred star system, your chakra system, and your sacred blueprint that is no longer serving you. As we inhale, if you can, sense, feel it, imagine it, put your arms out, bring it above your head. Inhale the white light, clap at the top of your head, activating the light. Pull it down into your sacred heart. Inhale and release. And I welcome you to Cosmic Embrace. Thank everybody for jumping on. I hope you've enjoyed that meditation, that activation. So the energies that we are focusing upon right now, we are in a deep space of clearing the consciousness, meaning the conscious program. The conscious program that we're clearing is the programs from our lives, from society, from media, from the foundations from which we grew upon and grew in. We are deprogramming from these old ways. These ways are no longer serving us. The consciousness, the thinking patterns of this planet, in this so-called media, in this so-called fear-based society, is no longer serving us. So as we are elevating and lifting ourselves to our higher knowing and our higher wisdom, we are deprogramming. All right? We are releasing. We are becoming empowered. We are listening to our higher selves. We're listening to our God force within us speak to us and giving us the courage to move in our greatness, to move in the mastery of who we are. So as we do that, thank you guys for jumping on. As we do that, clearing our consciousness, moving deeper into our soul power, our sacred powers. We are embracing our divine divinity within ourselves. And how we are doing this, we are deepening the space of remembrance. So a lot of us are going through these energy shifts, these higher activations, these awakenings. And spiritual awakening is all it's saying is that the divine source of unconditional love is activating us in our truth, activating us in our soul's birthrights, reactivating, recalibrating, reprogramming us to our highest good for the mastery of who we are, for the things we've come to the planet to do. Not live in fear, not be fear-based beings, not be controlled beings. We are galactic beings. We are infinite beings. We have infinite power, infinite possibilities. So everything that you want, everything that you desire, it is within you to manifest. You are a co-creator. In that co-creation, you have powers. You can call it gifts, you can call it powers, but you are a master being. Every gift that you have, everything that you have within your being, you come upon this planet already downloaded within your DNA. So all those gifts and all those things that come easily as to you are the remembrance of who you are. Sing, dance, draw, act, warriors, doctors, lawyers, teachers, singers, creators, whatever it is that you do, that is what you came on this planet to bring forth. We have to go back into the remembrance of who we are. So these gifts are coming back online within our DNA programming. So a lot of us are feeling that push. We're feeling that edge, like I gotta do something, I gotta be creative, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta stop being afraid to do this, I have to stop needing approval to move into something great within myself. It is time. This is why we are still. This is why we're going deeper into ourselves. We're going deeper into our truths. We're going deeper into our spiritual awakenings. We're listening to our higher wisdom speak to us. It's nothing wrong with you. Be still and be quiet. Allow your higher wisdom to speak to you. When you're still and in your quietness, you're able to hear. And those nudges and those pushes is your higher wisdom, your remembrance of what you came here to do is guiding you in your guiding system to take you on your ride of the greatness of what you are, to have the fullness, to have the full experience of this planet, have the full experience of this human experience. You are the totality of the Creator. You are mind, body, and spirit in a oneness, which is the greatest gift to be here upon this planet. This is who you are. So being a co-creator, every thought that you have manifests itself. Every thought. So as I always say, what are you thinking about? What is your constant thought? Stop thinking about what you don't want and start activating what you're wanting. What is your desires? What do you want? So, as we are remembering our superpowers, as we say, our soul gifts, as we are opening and reclaiming our birthrights in that, because they were suppressed in us. They were told that you can't do anything with that. You can't make money with that. No one wants to hear you. No one wants to see you. Everything that you do, you make jewelry, you make earrings, you make paintings. Those are gifts to bring forth upon this planet to assist each other. We are here to assist each other. We are here to elevate each other. Your painting may move someone's spirit to help them heal. Your sound of your voice may heal someone because you have a message to give to them in the time of their need. Don't be afraid to share your superpowers. We are superheroes. We have superpowers. Use your superpowers. Use your gifts. Use your ideas. We have tribes of people that are waiting to see you. Your tribe needs you. The people that are closest to you need you. The people that you don't think that want to see you or want to hear you or want your jewelry or want your painting or want to hear your music, want to hear you dance, want to see you sing, want to see you play. We want to see you. Stop being afraid to show your truth. Stop being afraid to let your inner child shine. So, as we are able to listen to our soul's truth, and the way that we begin to do that is releasing judgment. This is the biggest thing I can ever say, and I constantly say. We have to deprogram this judgment thing, y'all. We have to stop judging each other and accept each other as you are. As you are. As she is. As he is. Because we miss out on each other when we judge each other. If you don't like the way somebody's doing something and it's not at your frequency, get away from them. You ain't got to judge them. That person doesn't serve me. That person's frequency is not at my vibration. So why do I continue to put myself in that environment that's not serving me for my highest good? Why do I continue to talk to a person that doesn't value me, that doesn't respect me, that doesn't believe in me, that won't honor me? Why am I still with this person and it's not serving me for my highest good? You have to begin to ask yourself these questions. This is what you call courage, to stand in your own truth. This is what you call self-responsibility, to be in your truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. And sometimes that truth hurts you because you're speaking your truth, because you're judging yourself about your truth in reference to somebody accepting your truth. Now, how crazy is that? But that's what we do. And we won't speak it because we're afraid to be judged. We want to be received. We want to be loved. We want to be accepted. When you keep your vibrational current at the right frequency, you will attract the people, places, and things in your life, in your vortex, You will have a vortex spinning around you. Every thought, every wanting is spinning around you, collapsing into you because you are a magnet. So then you ask self, why am I still attracting the same crap? Why am I still attracting low vibrational people? Why am I still attracting this low vibrational experiences that I'm having? What are you thinking? What are you telling yourself? Stop saying what you don't want. Say what you want. Say what I am. Say what I deserve. Because whatever you want and whatever you deserve, you stay at that frequency, and these things will begin to manifest into your life instantaneously. Instantaneously. So we're going to get with the reading. Now, the first energy that I got for you guys of this week is about what we call, in our galactic family, this is called the third wave. The vibrational frequency of consciousness is the third wave. Meaning, the third wave is our fire, our passion, solar plex energy, transformational energy. Okay? And as we're in the frequency of third wave, it makes us aware of our choices here upon this earth, time. So if a lot of you guys are in that head spin, what do I want to do? Where am I going? Who am I with? Who do I want to love? Who do I deserve? Whatever it is that is haunting your mind, understand that as I think these things, I'm creating a frequency. Keep checking in. Keep checking in. The more you check self, the higher your vibration gets. The more you check self, the more you get clear in the awareness of what it is, where I'm going and who and what I'm attracting and where I want to be. What I deserve. It's your birthright. So, as we are in the third wave, we are developing, I'm sorry y'all because I'm looking at my notes. We are developing our instinct, our intuition into me. Instinctively into me. I am instinctively into myself. So therefore, I make sure I check in what's in my highest good for me, because I check my heart space. How is that making me feel? How does that person make me feel? How does that frequency make me feel? From music to what you watching, to what you reading, to what you seeing. How does it make me feel? Is it serving me for my highest good? Keep checking in. It's called responsibility for self. As we move through our acceptance of our vibration, we excuse me, we began to go deeper into communicating. This is our frequency of communication, family. Isn't that beautiful? Our frequency of communication is air. It's balance. Air is your voice. Sound vibration. What am I speaking? Just as I said before. What am I communicating to myself? The frequency of communication makes you aware that you can communicate with your body and your spirit, with your all-knowing self. That's why I keep saying, what are you saying to yourself? Because the things that you're saying, beloved, you speak it out your mouth. And when you speak forth into the ether, it has to manifest itself. It's law. So be careful what you say to self. Be careful what you say to thyself. Am I nurturing myself with my words? Am I healing myself with my words? So therefore, I am not looking outside of myself for someone to speak something into me to heal me, because I know my pain. I know my journey. I know my disappointments. I know my hurts. I know my shame. I know my guilt. What are you saying to yourself? Forgive thyself first. Forgive thyself first. Love thyself unconditionally to transform your frequency, to transform your environment, to transform your desires and your wantings that you have as a birthright on this planet. As we move through our communication center, we begin to go deeper into that space of forgiveness. When you begin to communicate your truth with yourself, this is when you begin to go deeper into forgiveness. You have to forgive self first to understand what you're forgiving. When you forgive yourself, it's easier to forgive others because you don't be in judgment of that person. You get a deeper understanding, meaning your consciousness frequency rises in your understanding. You get clarity in your thought. You begin to see that person, that person's in pain. I understand now why this person is snappy or rejecting me or yelling at me or cussing me out or making me feel less than. You got to, when you check in with self, you know, like, that's not me. That's not on me. That's that person's situation or that person's feeling, right? Or that person's pain. But when you loving yourself unconditionally, you don't take everything so hit up in your heart space and hold it. You take the time to check in with yourself and you say, how am I feeling about that thing? Right? How am I feeling about what so-and-so said about me when I know that this is not my truth? So what is it really? You see what I'm saying? And then you're able to go into it in a different way. You're able to love yourself enough to check in with that person like, hey man, what did you mean? Is this something I need to see? Is this something that I'm giving off? What in my frequency is giving that off to you for XYZ, for you to say XYZ to me or do XYZ to me? Now, don't get it twisted. Some people come in our lives and they bring forth chaos and they pull you up into the ugliest parts of you. But understand something. When people come into our lives in different seasons, we attract these beings into our life because we're vibrational frequency. So it's something in my energy that's attracting, that's allowing that energy into my life. So therefore, let me go and take responsibility that I pull that into my ether, into my cipher, into my frequency, into my life, into my home, into my temple, your body, right? For a reason. So when you're able to begin to go deep into your inner truth and ask yourself those hard questions, you begin to understand, oh, this is where I was at in my consciousness. This is what I was telling myself every day. I don't want this kind of man. I don't want this kind of woman. I don't want this kind of job. But those things kept showing up because you kept speaking them forward into your life. Law of manifestation is law. You speak it, so shall it is. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying in your life? What do you say every day when you look in the mirror at yourself? What are you saying to yourself? Love thyself unconditionally. Don't get it twisted. I know we all have our days. I have my days. I have my moments. Don't get it twisted. We are having this experience of lessons. So when you go in those spaces and you're judging yourself, look again and say, why are you doing that to yourself? What have you gone through and learned thus far that's causing you to do that to yourself? It's time to get quiet, y'all. It's time to go in and ask yourself the questions so that you're no longer vibrating. You are energy. You are no longer vibrating at the vibrational frequency of victimized consciousness. You are no longer vibrating at a frequency of fear-based realities. It's up to you. It's totally up to you to release that. It's totally up to you to look back at something and take full responsibility and look at it and say, I allowed you in my space. Why? What did this man teach me? What did this woman teach me? What did this job teach me? What did this experience teach me? Go back into yourself. This is when you release the victimized consciousness of the lower ego self. Go back and look at it. Ask yourself the questions. Then you ask yourself, where did I grow from that? What did I learn from that? Or am I angry? Or am I still in pain? Or is my heart still blocked? Or am I don't trust no more? What is it that experience I allow to cause my behavior and reaction in my being? What frequency am I vibrating at? Ask yourself those questions. That's how you begin to heal. Because you start speaking your truth and you start seeing your truth in yourself. It's not judgment. It's awareness. And you change it. Release the judgment. Judgment does not serve anything. It only feeds the hate tree. So what tree you gonna feed, man? You gonna feed love and light, or you gonna feed hate, chaos, drama? It's a choice. So as we move in forgiveness, forgiveness is the earth energy. Forgiveness is our self-preservation. Forgiveness is the frequency to help you stay in your own energy. That's why I'm like so about frequency, y'all. And energy, that's me. That's all I do. What you vibrating at, man? You walking around huffing and puffing and angry? You walking around saying screw the world? You running around saying I'm a boss, I'm this, I'm that, and hate everybody and stepping on people and shitting on people? What are you doing to be in the frequency? Because understand it's a cause and effect of everything. So as we move through forgiveness and we're activating the high vibration of frequency. I'm sorry, y'all, I said that wrong. Our frequency is earth. Forgiveness is water, because that is your sacral, your pleasure zone, right? Sorry, your pleasure zone. Water. Water is a space, your pleasure, your birthright, your things that we can hold within our being that causes guilt in us. So, as we are moving through the power of forgiveness, it helps us, it teaches us strength to forgive ourselves, to not prejudge ourselves, to not judge others, to move in a space of unconditional love for yourself, so you are attracting unconditional love in your life. In that, we move to abundance. All right? So when we have gathered all of our birthright energy, right? Let me go back. So when we gather our passion, our fire, and have the courage to move in that, right? Then we begin to communicate that in our lives. We begin to communicate that to ourselves, because we start speaking that. And we're moving in our kundalini, and we're activating all our chakras, and they're talking to each other, and they're moving and they're communicating, right? So you're in that frequency, in that flow of your truth, and then you're communicating it to yourself, and then you go deeper into that. And when you're communicating with yourself, then you begin to ride the frequency. You ride the wave, right? You ride your own frequency. You ride your own vibration. And then what begins to happen, it gives you courage, right? Because you move up in your heart and you feel love and you feel supported and you feel full within yourself, because you have listened to your guiding system. You have gained courage to move in your truth, beginning to speak it, and then you begin to feel so much unconditional love for yourself. You're building your courage. You're building your focus. You're building a high vibration of yourself. You feel connected to God. That's when that happiness comes, you know. You get happy, you get excited, you feel full of love and light. You want to give everybody love and light. Why? Because you're on your wave. And it's feeling good. It's about keeping that wave. It's about staying at that frequency. Even when things are not moving as you think they should move. Even when you're feeling lack. Even when you are sad and depressed and overwhelmed, you jump back into your frequency. Go back into that creative mode. Go back into that nurturing space that it helps you activate the remembrance of who you are. Use your superpowers. Okay? As you do that, you move deeper into the power of abundance. Abundance. Our abundance is our, I like to say, pleasure zone. The frequency of abundance shows you that you're ready. You have everything you need to realize your dream. Ooh, ain't that good? You have everything you need to realize your dream. No matter how big, how small, you have everything you need because you are an abundant being. You are an abundant. We got to get out our mind, beautiful galactic people. That abundance is just always about some money. You are money. You frequency. Money is frequency. That's a fact. You think it, it manifests. We got to catch it. Because the more you come in alignment with your superpowers, you'll realize how powerful you are. And you're going to realize how much you manifest things every day in your life. So the same way you're doing all of those things and lining stuff up with your thought, that's what makes you know you're a co-creator. That's what makes you let you know you're an abundant being. Because everything that I want, everything that I speak forward into my life, it shows up. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your guiding system. Be patient. Be gentle with yourself. Man, we got to be gentle with ourselves. We got to be gentle with ourselves. We are delicate beings. Be gentle with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Let things move in its right timing. Right? We the ones got to catch up. We're instant manifestators. We the ones in time. We the ones have to catch up to the frequency. So you got to ride that wave. So all those things are lining up for you. All the people are lining up. All the resources lining up. Everything's lining up. Change your thinking. Nothing exists until you think it. Nothing. So, and I'm going to give you a little more, y'all. A little more. Everybody good? Thank y'all for watching. Everybody's feeling good? All right. So as we, again, take responsibility. Can y'all see that? Responsibility. Responsibility. Plant your seeds in yourself because you are a delicate flower. All of y'all. Plant your seeds in your garden because you're a delicate flower. Your garden is your consciousness, your mind. Plant your seeds. Plant them in your mind. Feed them. What you feeding yourself, man? How you watering your garden, man? Your words is your water. How you watering your garden? What you spitting? Seed. How you water it? What you saying? So think about it. Put it in any kind of metaphor you need to put it. But understand, if you start talking negative against your greatness, your superpower, well, there you go. Then that's why it's not moving. Because you're stunting the growth. Feed your baby. Feed your dream. Feed your vision. Feed your power. Who you rushing for? Where you going? It's on you. It's your vortex. It's your reality. Who you impressing? Who you doing it for? Is it about you? Is it about your gift to the planet? So you got to check yourself and ask yourself these questions. Because it'll make you slow down. It'll make you be gentle with yourself. Because you have a greater purpose for doing whatever it is that you're doing. So as we balance our emotions, bring in harmony and fluidity. I don't know if y'all can see, my light might be too bright. As you're balancing your emotions, your water, again, your emotional waters, I've said to you guys, your alert system, your emotions are your alert system. Listen to your energy in motion. Listen to your emotion. Get quiet enough to yourself and ask yourself, why am I feeling like that? What's going on with me? Check in. Stop walking around huffing and puffing and being angry at everybody and expecting people to fill your cup. Fill up your own cup. Fill your own cup up. Can't nobody fill your cup like you do. Can't nobody put poison in your cup like you do. Can't nobody put hate and anger and frustration and disappointment in your cup but you. Pour that gunk out your cup in your consciousness, in your mind. Fill it up with some light. Fill it up with some love. Fill it up with courage. Fill it up with your vision. Fill it up with your movement. Fill it up with congratulating yourself. Fill it up with activating your I am presence within you. Speak everything forth you want in your life. Speak forth your desires. Speak forth your greatness. Speak forth your beauty. Speak forth your power. Whatever you want, you are that. I am that. You have to claim it within your being so that it is. So shall it is. The word is the power. Speak it forth. Think it first. Speak it. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? If you don't take nothing that I'm saying today, what in the hell am I thinking about? That's all you got to ask yourself. What are you thinking about? What are you telling yourself? What are you thinking about? And that will begin your process of deprogramming yourself. Who told you you wasn't shit? Who told you you couldn't do it? Who told you? Go back. Forgive them. Let it go. That's not who you are now. Let it go. Let the abuse go. Let the betrayal go. Let the lying go. Let all of it go. Keep moving. Activate something new. Ride a new wave. Get on a new frequency. You can do that. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Get into alignment with yourself. Listen to your spirit speak forth to you. It's nothing outside of you. Nothing. As you are speaking, it brings forth pleasure to your life. Because you get excited because you're speaking power into your being. And then we begin to vibrate at that energy. And then you know what happens? Pleasureful things come. People come. Magic comes. Great situations come. You begin to acknowledge nature. You begin to come in oneness with yourself. You begin to fall in love with yourself, honey. Fall in love with yourself. Why are you trying to give it away? Fall in love with you. Then watch what happens. Fall in love with yourself. I'm working on myself every day, honey. I'm so in love. I'm falling in love deeper and deeper. It takes courage to love yourself. It takes courage to love yourself. Stop loving people more than yourself. Because then you're expecting them to do things outside of you. You're supposed to know. Get off the, cut the TV off. Cut the TV off, man. That's that program. Cut the TV off. Once you cut the TV off, you'll begin to go deeper into yourself, and you can hear yourself, and you can ask yourself, what do I want? What do I really, 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 really want? Not the illusion of what TV and the reality shows, in the red bottoms, and the whoop-the-woos, and the coot-the-coos. Later for that, what do you really want? Those are things. That's our birthright. Psh, we all can have that. But can you have unconditional love? Can you give it? While you're wanting it, can you give it? Go within self, ask self these questions. Can you forgive? Go into self, ask forth these questions. While you're asking the universe, where's my lover? Where's my wife? Where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? Love it in yourself. Call it in yourself first. Then watch what happens. Watch what happens. Play the game with yourself. Create things. Write down what I want list. Just write it down. What do I want? This is how we activate our superpowers. What do I want? Simple things. I really want to draw. Okay, I really want to draw. I want to go to a painting class. How do you not know in that painting class, when you open your vibration up to creativity and love and pleasure, that your lover ain't sitting in the painting class? You follow me? Get on the wave. When you get on the wave, you begin to take responsibility for your actions and your movement. As you take responsibility for your actions and your movement, you become deeper in tune with your emotional self. As you become in tune with your emotional self, you begin to speak forth your wantings, your heart desires, which brings forth pleasure in your life, right? And in that pleasure opens you up to the massive frequency of unconditional love and love. And as we pull all that into our sacred being, we ground it into the earth. And that's it, that's all. And that's it, that's all. So what are you thinking? This week, I want you guys to begin to focus on that. This week, I want people to post on my Facebook, on my Cosmic Embrace Facebook group, because it's going to be a closed group in a minute, because I'm going to only be doing this for my group. I'm only going to be doing this for my love, my people that really want to hear, really want to change, really want to activate, really want to transform their lives. Go on to Cosmic Embrace TV on YouTube, subscribe. It's many things coming. We already had our Energy Elevation meetup last week. It was beautiful. Had a great time. Stay tuned for the next one. It will be not this Friday, but next Friday. I think that's the 12th or something. Right? Just good conversation. Get spiritual messages. We can talk. We can get focused. We can get some alignment. We can have a tribe to share with. You're not alone. This is why I'm doing this. We're not alone. We are here to assist each other. We got to support each other. This is what we're here to do. Have fun and play and have a good time. Not walking around in pain and disappointment and judgment all day. Again, thank you, Galactic Flowers, for jumping on tonight. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I love y'all so much. Thank you, my big sister, Kimberly Clark Jabella Dunn in the house. Carmen in the house. Massage therapist at Mariposas Garden. Y'all need to come check her out. She's amazing. Gotta check out Kimberly Clark Jabella Dunn. Y'all, you know that's my sister. That's my fashion. Y'all gotta get with it. Jabella Dunn, baby. Get with it. So thank everybody for jumping on. I appreciate it. I appreciate your love. I would appreciate comments. I would appreciate you guys letting me know what's on your mind. Tell me what's on your mind so that I can give you your messages. Book your appointments. I'm having specials this month. Beautiful special. I'm getting ready to post them soon. Come and get you a chakra reading. Get you a life purpose reading. Get some direction. Get some focus. It's up to you to invest in yourself. It's up to you to get alignment with your truth. It's necessary. It's necessary. Spend the money on your wholeness, man. Stop trying to impress people with shoes and cars and clothes and shit. Are you happy? Do you love yourself unconditionally? For real? For real. Ask yourself the questions. I was going to tell you, this is your homework this week. This week, you're going to write what I want. What is my wantings? What is my wantings? All right? Then I want you to write, in reference to that wanting, what do I need to release that's not serving me? And I would like for you guys to share it if you'd like. If that's your personal journey, make it your transformational journey. Make it your clear conscious journey. Make it your frequency vibrational journey. Whatever you got to journal about and begin to speak into your life, move in that direction. Because it will transform you. It will transform you. All right? Speak it, so shall it is. So again, you can reach me at mariposasgardenbutterfly.com. You can reach me on Facebook, Mariposas Garden. Inbox me. You can reach me on Cosmic Embrace Facebook. Anything you need, call me. Text me, send me an email. Go subscribe on my website so you can get the events, the workshops that are coming, the events that we're having, the retreats that are coming. Stay tuned. And if there's things that you are interested in, that you're not hearing, that you have questions about, you gotta send me a message. Send me a message so that I can assist you. Our light workers, we are here for you. We are here. We are present. Go back to the ancient ways, y'all. Go back to the ancient ways, y'all. That's where the magic is. That's where the healing is. That's where your truth is. That's where your soul is calling you. Your superpowers activate. Superpowers activate. College, yes. I'm looking forward to our retreats in the future. Yes. Y'all better check my brother out. We got retreats coming. Brazil coming. We got Costa Rica coming. It's coming. So y'all stay tuned. Thank you for posting my website. I appreciate that, sis. So all of these things are coming. Please leave me messages. Yes, Miss Hammond. Who is that? I can't see on my phone, but yeah, send me a inbox if you want to talk to me. All right. So I think that's all I have to say to you, beautiful galactic beings. Thank you guys again for jumping on. Saying your truth, man. Keep your frequency up. Do what you... I just heard somebody in their mind say, how do I do that? All right, now, how do you do that? The way that you do that is you do the simplest things that bring you joy. The way that you do that is taking extra time for yourself in the morning, if it's 5 minutes. The way that you do that is going outside and taking some deep breaths and connecting to the earth and connecting to your gratitude and connecting to your thankfulness. That's the way that you do that. Connecting to yourself and checking in and honoring yourself. Do the things that bring you forth pleasure. Nurture yourself. Take hot baths. Take salt baths. Drink tea. Go outside. Create a ritual, daily ritual for yourself to connect with self before you're jumping out, giving yourself to everybody else. Give yourself 5 minutes when you wake up in the morning. Before you jump up out the bed like Superman and Superwoman. Check in with yourself. Just check in. All right? So, peace, blessings be upon you. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cosmic Embrace. Again, subscribe for the newsletter. Mariposasgardenbutterfly.com. Facebook. Please share the video, guys. I would appreciate it. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for listening, giving me the power to share my truth, share my gifts, share my superpowers. So, superpowers on, reset on, new elevation on. Let's go. Peace and blessings, Goddess Butterfly. Thank you for watching Cosmic Embrace. Please subscribe below. For further contact, please go over to my website, themariposasgarden.com. Sign up for my newsletter to stay updated with current events, workshops, radio broadcasts, services, and more. Again, thank you so much for watching Cosmic Embrace.